guys, we're down over here at the clubhouse.
Yeah, this is Sonoran Ridge. It is one of the gated communities within McDowell Mountain Ranch.
Yep, so over here, as you can see, wonderful views all around, right in the heart of the desert landscape. If you could see behind me over this way, great view over of the city and everything, and the mountains back over there. Lovely coming down here, good walking path going all the way down. That way we can get up over right to the tennis courts in front of us here. Right behind, that's where the pool and the hot tub is, and the main clubhouse. Kind of want to show you guys around some of these communities here in McDowell Mountain Ranch to give you a good idea of the look and feel of them. But as you see right here are all the tennis courts. I'm sure you could do some pickleball on some of them if you want, but they are proper tennis courts. Who knows, one of these days maybe they'll convert one of them into a couple pickleball courts with how big it's getting.
So we'll head over to the main McDowell Mountain Ranch Community Center in a little bit, and you'll see that most of the tennis courts there have been converted into pickleball courts, and they are always very busy. But anyways, these walking paths through here, there are literally miles and miles of paved sidewalks that go through the mountains. So if you just want to walk, you can do that. If you've got kids on their bikes, then it's easier for them to get through. Even if you have someone maybe that is in a wheelchair, it's really very accessible for everybody, and it takes you all the way up into the mountains, so you can literally just walk for miles.
Yep, always good to get that exercise in. Another cool little thing, if you see behind me right over there, I'll highlight it for you guys. You have the Arizona Canal right there, which is kind of neat to see, and that actually runs all the way up to the Colorado River on the border of California and Nevada. And then right next to it, that's going to be Westworld right over there. Another neat little spot to go check out. Another neat little thing about these paths is, as you can see right here, they're all lighted, because that way you can even come through here at night, feel nice and fine, maybe go play some night tennis, take a night swim, or hop in the jacuzzi up at one of the community centers around. But overall, just wonderful, beautiful location over here at McDowell Mountain. And to give you a little bit more information on McDowell Mountain as we're walking through here is, this community is more of a single family home style community. The homes are going to be a little bit newer. They're going to be slightly larger. You are a little bit more out of the city, but still right on it, so it's not too far to get anything. So if you do like that somewhat quieter lifestyle, natural desert landscapes, because we are in the preserve here.
Right.
So that means that you can't have grass or anything that's non-natural in your front yard or anything. So if that kind of hits the nail on the head for you, this might be a perfect community.
So as you can see, the community center here at Sonoran Ridge, this is a guard-gated community, like I said, within McDowell Mountain Ranch, and the community center is near the top, and all the homes are built along a ridge. So each one of the ridges here through McDowell Mountain has a different community. We're going to head to a few of them in the lower part of McDowell Mountain Ranch, the non-gated communities. But this particular community here, like I said, is guard-gated. A couple of the communities here are guard-gated, and then there's a couple of them that just have just a gate. So if a gated community is something that you're interested in, reach out to us, and we're more than happy to take you and show you all the beautiful homes that are here. The thing that I really like about these homes up here is the fantastic views that you're going to have. If you're into sunset views and city lights, then this just might be the spot for you. So here we are in the backyard of a home for sale in McDowell Mountain Ranch. So this is just to give you an idea of what a backyard view home might look like. So you can see it's got a view fence, beautiful views of the McDowell Mountains in the background, and then you can see the homes on the other side there, so that's the next ridge over. So a lot of the homes, if they're built along the ridge, they're going to have fantastic views like this. So this is one of the shopping centers located right within the McDowell Mountain Ranch community. So you can see we have a hair salon and a dentist office and a design center and a medical facility. There's music lessons, you've got insurance companies, you've got banks. There's a little coffee shop up here, another nail salon. So kind of, you know, a lot of the basics located right within the community, so you don't need to go far to get services. This is a preschool right here, so if you have small children and, you know, you're looking for a preschool, that is located within the community as well. So the heart of Mcdowell Mountain Ranch is the community center here. So you've got a fitness center, you've got pools, you've got basketball courts, you've got a children's playground, pickleball courts. If you're a pickleball player, they have a huge pickleball club here. Well, let's go take a look at this community center.
So guys, we're taking a little walk right now at the community center, as Barbara just described. You can see her right up there. They got tons of stuff here. Pools, as she said, pickleball courts. The pool is here's a lap pool.
At certain times of the day, it's set up for just laps, and other times of the day, it's set up so that anybody can do it, and it's kind of like open swim area.
Exactly. So good place to get some exercise and take a walk down, explore this place with you guys. They got their vents and everything listed right here. It's a cool little thing. Keep engaged and active with the community. And I just wanted to also mention to you guys as we're walking down over here towards the tennis and pickleball course, that the pool here at Mcdowell Mountain Ranch is heated. It's heated year round. Doesn't really need to be during the summer. It's warm enough, but during the winter, it's March right now. People still in it. It's super nice, which you can't really beat too much. Our highs right now, it's about 70 degrees. Lows can be a little bit low. It varies week to week. I think our low is going to be in the mid 50s today. So the water temp will get a little bit down, but that's why the heat is for. You can see right behind me, we got a nice little grill area right by the pool. You can come out, have some barbecues, enjoy the weather, enjoy the water. Some picnic tables, some grass for you. And another big grass area right here behind me.
Play area. They have a lot of the kids have their birthday parties there, and you can rent the space, and you can get a bounce house and things like that.
Yep. And then over behind me, over that way, there's some basketball courts. Play some pickup basketball, enjoy, just getting around, being active, all that good stuff. Let's take a walk down here over to the tennis courts. Well, this one right here, these are pickleball courts. You can tell they're a little bit smaller, set up a little bit differently.
So these used to all be tennis courts, and with the pickleball craze that's going on, almost all of them have been converted. I think there's just one tennis court that's left.
Just the far one.
And, you know, weekends, this place is packed. You know, probably starting about 4 o'clock, it's going to get really busy, and then it's going to stay busy. They've got lights, so you can play under the lights at night. So if you're a pickleball aficionado and you want to live in a community that has pickleball, this might be the one for you.
Exactly. With how it's a big fun sport, and it's insane how much it's been growing. I myself just got kind of involved with it about a year ago. To be honest, that was the first time I ever heard about it. But turns out it's been a thing for over 10 years or so, and is one of the fastest growing and one of the more popular sports here in the country. And I was just thinking like, oh, it kind of sounds like ping pong with wiffle balls on half a tennis court. It could be fun, but it is a good time.
Yeah, you can see behind Josh now we've got a great
we've got a nice little playground area here.
Place. Wow, that's like better than any play place that I ever had when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, great little play place. Again, more grass area. There's the doggy pickup stuff so pet friendly. Some nice swings here. Another little covered gazebo area, but still letting some of that light through. Let's go check that out. You can see this little gazebo here is pretty nice. Still lets some of the sunlight through because it is space there, but enough shade so it helps take the bite out of you when the summer heat if you are coming out here. Some more grills that they have. These are actually old-fashioned charcoal grills, wood-fired grills. Let's put a fire in down here and then let it cook up right a bit. Just make sure you're gonna clean it before you use it. Fire takes away most of it, but still have a nice clean grill. Will help you a long way so that food doesn't stick, or some oil.
Right. This is another one of those areas that if you wanted to have a private party out here, you can reserve this space for just you and your guests.
Absolutely. It is just a wonderful spot, especially during this time of year, winter, spring, and then also fall. Just getting out here, nice breeze, enjoying the sun. Nice and quiet. Sometimes it's not as quiet. Sometimes you get a few more people out here, but that just makes it more fun. Then right here, I'm actually standing in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. This is the splash pad. Although it is not on right now, but all these little black things you see right here, those are all the sprinkler heads. And you got the grates to wash it down and the center grate to accept it as drainage and everything. And remember, with the splash pad, there are rules. Let's see if it comes on here. All right, now that we checked out the splash pad and we were safe, we did not get wet, thankfully. Let's continue on and go and explore in McDowell Mountain Ranch.
So right across from McDowell Mountain Ranch is the McDowell Mountain Sonoran Preserve. And that was purchased by the city of Scottsdale to maintain open space. So there are tons and tons of trailheads. So if you are liking to go hiking and things like that, the Gateway Trailhead is just a couple blocks up here. There are a couple locations that you can hop onto the trails from this road, and we're on Bell Road right now, and then you can hike up to the top of some of these peaks. So if you're a hiker or maybe like a mountain biker, this is a great location for you. So we talked a little bit about the gated communities. Now this is kind of the lower part of McDowell Mountain Ranch. So a lot of these homes are not going to necessarily have the views of those gated communities, but still very nice homes. You still, in many of them, that you're going to have the views of the mountains. You still got some like that one up there that has nice view fence, so you'll still be able to see the sunsets, and in some locations you'll be able to see the city light views. So this is, like I said, this is a non-gated part of McDowell Mountain Ranch. Again, all these homes are going to be newer. Most of them built in the late 90s into the 2000s. All of them single-family homes. Most of them are going to have like a 3-car garage. I would say size-wise, we're talking, you know, about 2,000 square feet to as much as, 4,500 square feet for a lot of these homes. So a little bit of everything for everyone if you're looking for a single family home.
All right, guys, and since we are on Bell Road, just want a little tidbit is just along Bell Road, a couple blocks further up is where the ice rink is. That's one of the few ice hockey or ice rinks that we have in the North Scottsdale area. So it is, if you are a skater or into hockey, figure skating, or anything like that, up here at McDowell Mountain Ranch, you're going to be nice and close to it.
And this is the other major shop, or the other shopping center in the McDowell Mountain Ranch area. So again, you've got your banks, you've got a great big huge grocery store in here.
Some restaurants.
Several restaurants. Actually, there's a really good restaurant right over here. It's called The Vig, and they've got a wonderful outdoor patio, especially at this time of year. On the weekends and early evenings, you're going to see tons of people out there on the patio. Another restaurant right here. So you don't have to go too far if you live in this community to be able to, go out to eat, go to the grocery store. You've got, of course, your Starbucks. There's another wine bar. You got your pet hospital, physical therapy. So a little bit of everything in this shopping center.
Yep, and just know that these are the shopping centers right within McDowell Ranch proper. But there are several shopping centers and other places just right outside of it. Depending on where you are in McDowell Mountain Ranch, that might be as close or closer than one of the two options in the community itself.
Now there are a couple of condo-style buildings within the McDowell Mountain Ranch community, and this is one of them. So if you're looking for something a little bit smaller, maybe something lock and leave, you don't want a single family home, there are still options for you within McDowell Mountain Ranch. So here is the heart of the Kierland area, and that is Kierland Commons Shopping Center. So there's a little bit of everything in here. Lots of restaurants, lots of custom shops, next to hotels. The Westin Kierland is right here. And then all surrounding the Kierland Commons are a lot of office buildings, mostly professional office buildings. And there's a lot of high rises. I don't know if you can see behind the building there, but there is a high rise right behind that. And so if you're looking for the urban lifestyle, right directly in the Kierland Commons area is lots of opportunities for an urban lifestyle. So hugging the Kierland Golf Course are all of these condo style apartments or homes. So there's a couple of them that are gated. So these are all individually owned properties. A lot of people have these as a second home because it is more of a lock and leave type of community. You've got the community center, community pools. So the ones on this side of the street are more your traditional condos. So they're going to be smaller, maybe 2-3 bedroom type of condos. And of course, this is the parking lot leading up into the golf course. And on this side of Kierland, these are more townhomes. So what a townhome is the difference between a townhome and a condo is a condo could have someone above you, where these are, you've got your main living area and your garage on the first level, and then probably the bedrooms on the second level. So either they're going to be single level units, or if they're 2 stories, it's your unit, nobody's above you. So they're more up and down units. You're going to have a little bit of a smaller backyard on some of these. So again, a lot of people like these as a second home, or young professionals. These are a good starter home for someone like that. So in addition to Kierland Commons, obviously we've got huge shopping centers located just minutes from Kierland. So you've got your grocery stores, your drug stores, your fast food joints, places to get gas,
some
restaurants, banks. But again, you've got a big grocery store on that corner and another big grocery store on this corner.
Over here. And this one is actually called the Kierland Shopping Center.
Yep.
So you have Kierland Commons, which is that nice outdoor one back there, and then the Kierland Shopping Center, these ones right here. So Fry's, I believe that's a Safeway right there. Everything you could really want. It's nice and close to you.